and colleagues, I know nobody here expected this. We didn't expect this. And when he said he was looking for me to give him a topic, when he said, I knew him to say, look, there is no need to tell this man what to say. There are things I don't want to say publicly, but possibly I think Usman Danfodio University knows there was a convocation he was invited to deliver. No, was it Usman Danfodio? No, oh, Mina, it was Mina. A convocation, he was to deliver a convocation lecture, and he was there. And the visitor requested me to go and read the visitor's address. Luckily, I got him overnight. He was still in Mina. I asked him, so. He said he will be around. I said, well, if you are around, even if I come, I cannot stand to read a visitor's address when a respected minister of the cabinet is standing in. I can't stand up and say I represent Mr. President when you are around. So I appealed to him, let me send...
You directed me.
I appealed to him, let me send a copy of the speech of the visitor, and he took it. I was telling, no, actually, my son, one of my children, say, Baba, you know, I don't know how he got it, you know. He say, if Pantami sees a text, if we give him this a 10-page lecture, he says if he reads it once, twice, 3 times, he has memorized it. No, cover to cover, memorize it. No, this is just a gift. You can see, I mean, believe me, my son told me this. So when I sent him this, and I asked people around, he didn't stand up to read a text. He didn't do something. And when I was listening to him, it was the entire lecture. It was the entire lecture. In the night, in the morning, he memorizes it. Now, this is one of the skills God has given him. He has today professed. They say professors should profess. He has professed. Clearly, he is not just a professor. I think here you are leaving this place as a distinguished professor. A distinguished professor. We have enjoyed this lecture. You have motivated us. You have validated a major segment of our items here. Yesterday, we discussed the curriculum review. Yesterday, we discussed the implementation strategy. We discussed exactly as if you were here with us, that curriculum doesn't implement itself. It is people who do. And how do we now reorientate, retrain our lecturers to learn something new, to abandon this practice of clinging to your old lecture notes, to understand the changing role of the lecturer. We are no more what we used to be. We are more of facilitators, more of collaborators. We create knowledge together with the students, the environment, the technology. You are no more the reservoir of knowledge alone. That idea of a lecturer or a professor standing before the class thinking that he alone knows and that all the students don't know has passed. And as I say, if we continue that, we'll just continue to ridicule ourselves before some of the students. Let me, on behalf of all of us here, thank a colleague, one of the intellectuals in this country, Professor Isa Ali Pantami for this wonderful presentation. There was no topic given to him. He didn't come to deliver a lecture. He said he didn't deliver a lecture. And, but I believe even if this is the only thing we will do during this retreat, it is worth it. Even if I had done nothing yesterday, and even if I just leave this place, the Vice Chancellors can go home, at least knowing fully well that we have been charged, we have been provoked, we have really been inspired, and that we will continue to begin to work actively towards producing new knowledge. How do we produce new knowledge? How do we disseminate new knowledge? Knowledge, you could see how he has resolved this issue of social skills, which is very, very important. Critical thinking that many of us just take for granted, and so on. So we thank you very much. And I think one commitment which I forgot, but I told Salu, please, at the end of this, let us get the entire reviewed curriculum for IT, for computing and its family, including the new one on digital, on data science and analytics. Let's get everything and let us send the e-copy and if possibly the hard copy. But I will appeal to him not to memorize them because he doesn't need more than 30 minutes. It's not a question of memorizing after repeatedly. No, he will just see it once, then interact with it twice, and then he can keep it. And for the next 10, 20 years, he will be referring to it. The page, he will tell you the page, he will tell you the number, he will tell you everything. Believe me. So please, let's get him before we now publish and circulate this. Let's benefit from this reservoir of knowledge in this man. Yes, you see, every lecturer should be proud to have a student who is better than him. Today, we have a better student than all of us. We thank you very, very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So,